Everybody, it's Bianca and
Carter.
our awesome dog Chili, who is, let me see if I can flip the camera around. Chili,
Just
say
absorbing
hi.
the rays.
First, we want to welcome everybody to our YouTube channel. If you are new to following us, first, I think it is a good idea that we briefly describe who we are, what we've been up to, and etc. So, yeah, we are a van life family. We've been traveling the world full time for almost 3 years, and about 9 months into our journey is when we decided to purchase a 1989 Ford Econoline and travel the United States while I've been homeschooling, building several businesses, and writing a book. And my oh my, it has been a journey. If you have been following us closely, you know our story like the back of your hand because we used to go live a lot, especially when our following on YouTube was a lot smaller. And then as it started to grow, we kind of cut back on making our live videos so often, mainly just due to privacy, self-care, and safety. And so here we are. We're starting to upload videos again, and in this video I really just want to take the time out to clear up some questions and any concerns that people might have, because some of our footage is previously recorded due to it being lost files.
And also, we are in New Mexico now.
Yes, if you're wondering where we are, currently we are in New Mexico, but on our Instagram, it probably looks like we're in California right now, which is another reason why we love going live, because people can see that we are, still alive. We just don't post everything live because we like to feel safe and so forth. So anyways, to stay on track, because you guys know I can go on a tangent, I took the time out to actually make a list of all the questions and concerns that I want to clear up in this video. So please excuse me if I have my head down a little bit. But before I jump right in, I do want to acknowledge all the people that are online with us right now. So if you are tuning in, please do me a huge favor, comment and let me know who you are and where you are watching from, because I see some familiar faces and I love our loyals. It is because of our loyals that we do not feel lonely out here traveling. Being a single parent family, it's just me, my son, and my dog. It means the world for us to be interacting with you guys ongoingly. So I appreciate you all. I know that we have not been the most consistent uploading content every Sunday, but we have several good reasons for that. And that's more about what this video is like. So I see you, Missy. Hi, Drew. Hey, oh man, you guys are all over the place. I see people from Washington, from California, from Georgia. Hey, from New York City. How are you guys?
I am gonna go play with my friend real quick because it's starting to get hot.
Yes, Carter's gonna
We're in
leave
New Mexico.
Carter's gonna leave the video because he's got a little play date with his friends. We are visiting our friends in New Mexico, and Carter's gonna be playing board games. So yeah, it'll just be me in this video. But anyways, all right, jumping right in. Let me get to number one. All right, so one of the concerns that has been brought to my attention was a comment that I read in our most recent video, where someone said something about us doing van life, and they were upset because we're not consistent with our content, and they're like, are you guys still really doing van life, and blah 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 blah, and they're kind of accusing us of like not doing van life or something along the lines of that. So first, I just want to acknowledge that the van is our home. It is our home. This is where the majority, if not almost everything, of all of our stuff is at, and where it is kept. Currently, we have our van parked in an RV storage because we're visiting family and friends, and also partaking in business opportunities that, where we have to be there sooner, and we have to be in several places in a short amount of time, and the van will not allow us to do that. Like, we're literally flying now across the country in different states, and so the van is expensive. The van is really expensive for gas and flights. It's better to pay $149 to get, 8 states away versus spending $2,000 to do so. So yeah, we reverted to being back on planes because it's just part of our lifestyle. I'm a motivational speaker, soon to be author, consultant. I've been diving into real estate and so forth. And I've also became this influencer with my son. And we've been having a lot of amazing opportunities that have allowed us to just be able to travel at a faster speed and be more efficient. So I'm really proud of that. Now what we're just working on is building up those opportunities to be more consistent, because I don't want to go into a tangent, so let me go to the next one. Okay, so about our van. If you just watched the most recent video, we took you guys on a tour so that you can see what our van is currently like. It's like an updated tour. As you can see, our van needs a little bit of TLC. About a year ago, we had to put a new engine in it, and so everything is good in terms of the engine and the transmission. However, we don't want to run our van down to the ground. It needs a lot of cosmetic TLC. Also, what we want is a few upgrades, or we're even considering getting a larger rig, because as our business demands grow and our personal goals and desires are expanding, we want more space. So what we're trying to do is trying to figure out how we can get another rig without going into debt. And with that being said as well, part of our van life journey is to give back and be of service to others. Now, I know, or I've heard, that there are a lot of van lifers that come on here and they kind of like virtually panhandle and they ask for money and this and that and blah, blah, blah to fund their lifestyle. We don't do that. We've never, ever, 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 ever done that. We have other streams of income. And let me tell you, like us being online, I don't know how much people think that we generate online from sharing our journey, but it's not as much as people think. We did not start sharing our journey on YouTube to make money. Still to this day, we don't even have a blog because it was never about money. It was just about me being a single parent out here building an all-inclusive lifestyle for my family, so that we can still homeschool, travel, I could still get to my speaking gigs, I could write my book, we could keep our expenses low and not go back to that boxed up lifestyle where we're literally, trying to keep up with the Jones and robbing Peter to pay Paul and so forth. We escaped that life and we're willing to do whatever it takes to not go back to that. So here we are now, 2 years have passed, and some people are like, how long are you gonna live in the van and what are you gonna do next? That's what we're trying to figure out, but we're trying to be really smart about it because, going back to us being of service, how many people were following us in the beginning of our van life journey? Please like this video if you're still watching and comment below as well. If you were following our journey way in the beginning when we were out there going to several schools, sleeping outside of these schools just to wake up in the morning and to give anti-bullying seminars. Okay, do we ask anybody for money? No. Should we have? Heck yes. We were doing this all out of our own pocket. I am someone that has been self-funding my own businesses and everything for the longest. No business loans, no grants. I haven't fundraised and raised thousands of dollars worth of money to do anything that we are doing. We've done like one little, fundraiser before where we raised like $2,000 to put towards us getting the van fixed because it was $5,000. Okay. But my point is that I don't want our journey to get mixed in with the people that, and I'm not trying to be judgmental either, but for the people that are literally sharing their journey online just so that they can earn an easy stream of income or whatever, that is not us. This is another reason why we are not consistent, because we don't lean on our YouTube channel for our primary source of income. But we do like to interact with all of our fans, and we do appreciate when people super chat us, because we go through hell and hot water to make sure that we upload content. And when we upload content, you guys have no idea. Some people, we spend several hours, and sometimes I even skip meals because I'm trying to get videos finished, just because I want to keep our fans updated and I want them to be excited and I want to share some of the really cool experiences that we have out here on the road, but it all takes work. So I really appreciate you guys who have been committed, the people who super chat, the people who share our journey and just talk about it with their family and friends, the people who watch our videos and don't skip the advertisements. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, because whenever we do get a payment from YouTube, when it's just like a couple $100, like literally like $100 or $200 or whatever, every now and then, we truly appreciate it. When we get paid from YouTube, it just feels like bonus money. It feels like fun money, because let me tell you, we spent over $10,000 worth of gas last year doing van life, because we're all over the place. We're not in a van that's parked down by the river. And I think that some people think that that's what we're doing. No, we're not going to be living in a van for the rest of our life, but doing this journey, it is extremely symbolic and meaningful for us. Like, I went out here on a limb. Like, I am a single mom who is far from perfect, and I literally am out here like carving out businesses on a day-to-day basis. Okay, we're talking about multiple businesses. Okay, no one is supporting us. I don't have any like safety net or anything like that. I am out here showing people what it takes to be successful and courageous and completely carve out this dream life that you want, and showing people that it's possible. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to experience some obstacles, but let me tell you, I have zero regrets. Everything that has happened to us along this journey, from the van breaking down a couple times, and really that's just about it. We've just experienced the mechanical failures, but let me tell you, I don't regret nothing. This journey has been so worthwhile, and everything we have experienced, all the blessings and all the people that we have met and all the experiences that we've had, because I decided to take a great leap of faith, have been incredibly worth it. I am so happy, and I feel so successful in a sense of I have truly defined a new definition of wealth for our family. We're not going into debt to stay in the middle class anymore. We're not doing that. We're not settling for that lifestyle. We have this abundance mindset in the sense of we're out here trying to create opportunities that will not only benefit our family, but also inspire and benefit the families of other people who want to get out there and do things that are amazing, that are going to benefit so many more people. These are the people that want to give back to other people. This is why we're out here even sharing our transparent journey. Wait a minute, time out. Oh my God, Drew, I freaking love you. Thanks for the super chat. You freaking rock. I love you so much. So anyway, as I was saying, because I was kind of going on a tangent there, and I think I got like 8 more things to talk about on this list, which I'm so glad I'm making this video, because it feels like I'm getting so much off of my chest. So, okay, another thing I want to talk about in terms of, since I'm on finances, in all transparency, with our businesses, okay? Let me tell you guys, if you're watching this video right now, whether it's now, live, or later, listen up, okay? If you are somebody that wants to get out here and start a business or become an influencer or whatever, it takes a lot of freaking courage and humility. Let me tell you, because so many people will think just because you're online and just because you're in magazines and all this type of stuff that your life is perfect or that you have a lot of money. That is not the case. My financial life is literally, it's so incredible, but also like, it's a wild ride. Like literally, I feel like my bank account goes like literally. And let me tell you, I'd rather be here than working a 9 to 5 and doing something that I completely hate, because it's incredible, okay? But I'm on my path. I am on my path, and I'm so grateful for it. And every single year I see progress, and this is just the beginning. So I don't want people to ever think that just because we're in the magazines and so forth that we are some rich, like wealthy people out here. No, we have our hardships too. We are real people. Okay, we are real people. And so I'm sharing this with you all because I don't want people to ever think that they should be embarrassed about their struggle. Okay, I never want people to feel like they should have to hide things or sugarcoat things or whatever. No, The reason why everybody is watching this channel right now is because of my transparency, my authenticity, and the fact that I'm not ashamed to admit my failures. All right. And the reason why I share my failures and my ups and downs and everything with you all is because I'm tired of all of these blogs and all of this stuff on YouTube and Instagram where it just looks like van life or entrepreneurship is just like this flawless, gorgeous journey, because it's not. Okay. You just have to stay true to your journey, stay true to your purpose and your passion. Remember why you're out here doing this. And if you have a spirit like mine where you want to share your journey and give back, so be it. Do it. Don't be afraid of being humiliated. All right. So anyways, let me see what else is on this list. I gotta get going in a couple minutes because it's getting hot out here. And then I'm gonna read some of the comments because I see you guys interacting and I really love and appreciate it. Okay. So, oh wow, I've talked about a lot of things. Okay. Another thing I want to talk about is why we are not consistent right now with our YouTube channel. Okay. This is something we want to work on. We want to get better, but we are running into some constant struggles that we're trying to work out. And, let me just back up. All right. So we have made every single YouTube video on our channel, believe it or not, with our cell phones. Every single one. We have shot and edited every single YouTube video and uploaded it straight from our cell phones. There came a point where we ran out of storage on our phones and we had to start using iCloud and Google Cloud. Well, when we started doing this, oh my goodness, this was like horrible, because all of our content, it goes up to the cloud, and when we're off the grid and we don't have a signal, we can't edit on our YouTube videos. So then when we go back and we're on Wi-Fi and we try to pull from the cloud, it also takes some time, and then files got lost between devices, and then it's just like crazy stressful. And so we had a lot of files that were missing for a while, and our whole dilemma was, do we, because we were going live a lot and we didn't want to confuse people, but then when we lost files, we're like, okay, do we just like skip over this, or do we like talk about these events that happened, or do we wait till we create the video? And so anyway, these are real life entrepreneur. Wait a minute, what's going on right here? Oh my God, Drew. Oh my God, Drew, I freaking love you. Drew is on fire. I feel like I just had to take a moment of silence right now to just sit in gratitude, because you seriously are amazing. I love you, Drew. Drew understands me. Drew is an entrepreneur as well. We have been good friends online for a really long time, so he understands, and I just appreciate you. And what I love about Drew and I is that we're always like giving back to each other in so many different ways, and it's incredible. So I love you. Okay. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying. If you watched the video today, you may or may not have noticed that it's a couple months late, because it was a lost file and it took some time for us to edit. And then also, you know, we have a Canon camera. We're trying to figure out how to use it, and then how to schedule videos, like so that we can get videos out to you guys every single Sunday. We're trying to figure out the organization of it all. But I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't like excuses, but it has been a bit difficult for us for a couple different reasons. Number one, YouTube is not our full-time thing. Some people that get on here and they're able to be put in a position where their expenses are so low, and that they're saving more money or not spending as much money, and they can put a lot of time and energy into YouTube and just run with, you know, just be on that wagon and just be going, and then boom. For us, it's like, you know, we're all over the place. Like, we're traveling. We have 3 different businesses. You know, I'm homeschooling. So not to make excuses, but we just haven't had or been able to put together a solid, consistent schedule where we could measure about how long it takes for us to work on a YouTube video and then get it up there. And I want to have an editor or something like that, but they have to be like really dear to our mission. And like, I mean, it seems like a really personal thing to allow them to have access to all of our files. I don't know, but we'll figure all that out. I don't want to be on here making excuses, but just know that we have never truly fell off. Like, we're always showing up. And if you follow us really closely, if you're on our Facebook and our Instagram, you know that you can always find us somewhere, if not on YouTube. So make sure you tap that bell on YouTube so that you are notified when we go live, please. Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments in here because I see it's getting interesting. But let me make sure that Ooh, okay, I got some secrets for you guys. Okay, something like that. Happy to have you here. I'm indoors right now, and I guess I'll just try to wrap up this video by, let me check out my list, because I told you guys I was afraid of going on a tangent, and I wanted to make sure that I addressed a lot of questions and concerns that I read through our comments and, things you guys have been wondering about. So, and I want to say hello to everybody that's online. Okay. So, see, I talked about where we are, what's going on with the van, our financial situation. All right. So, I'm going to just talk about the dilemma that we're kind of in, or our area of opportunity of what we're trying to figure out. And if you're still watching this video going on at 20 minutes and 50 some odd seconds, I love you and I appreciate you so much, because most people don't watch videos that are this long. Okay, so this is where we are. The van needs work, a lot of work. We also want more space, so we're not really sure if we want to dump a whole bunch of money into the van. Also, we're coming out of a slow period in all of my businesses right now. If you have been following my journey closely, you know that I came out of like a horrible, unhealthy relationship with a partner a couple months ago, and I have been like recuperating from that. And so anyway, we've got through that, but trying to figure out where to divert my energy and finances has been a little bit like, just trying to figure it out. So, what's on my heart, like what I wish that I could do the most right now, is to get a RV, like a large RV, like a travel trailer and a truck would be like the best. Like a nice size travel trailer and a truck that can house at least 6 people. That way we can go on this super amazing humanitarian tour for my nonprofit organization, which is called the Bully Barricade Foundation. And this is an organization that's been on my heart for a really long time. And the idea is that we're supposed to go on a tour and go around to all these schools and show kids how to problem solve more effectively, talk to them about why we should not bully each other, and so on. I think I'm going to make a separate video for that. But yeah, it's been something I've been trying to do for a long time, but I'm not Oprah. And so anyways, let me see what's going on in the comments, because I see some crazy stuff going on. See, oh, Jesus, the ride people. Okay, so first off, before I'm gonna interact with some of these people that are going off right here on each other in the chat box. But it looks like you guys are at least being respectful, because I don't see anything crazy. But okay, all right. So let's talk about my journey being a humanitarian, being out here on the road. So first off, let me just say that I don't post everything online. And we haven't posted all of our content that is like from months ago. So it'll be coming soon, and you guys will see more of what we've been up to. Also, I just want to clarify that we like to volunteer in the community. We don't have to do this. No one is making us do community service hours or anything. This is out of the goodness of our heart. And we are also not people out here holding up phones saying, look at me, look at us, we're feeding the homeless, or we're doing this. We don't do that. I believe that sometimes people do all that stuff for the wrong reasons. We have nothing to prove about our humanitarian efforts. We do what we can out there in the community because we want to. Nobody's making us do anything. We do things on our time and when we can. We are not some rich people. I am not some retired woman who has plenty of time on her hands or whatever, so that be the case where I can just like whatever. The point that I'm trying to make is that no one should be judging how much or how little that I am doing out there in the community, because at the end of the day, how many of you have contributed to our nonprofit organization? Very, very, very few. Why? Because we don't
ask. We don't ask. And I know I should, but the thing is that I'm an entrepreneur. I have other businesses. I have other things that are our primary source of income. And if I wanted to, I could be someone out there that could be asking for donations every single day and all this and this and that. But I don't. Why? I have my own limiting beliefs that I struggle through. Okay. And one of my fears, which is asking money from the public and then the public assuming that I'm using it to fund my adventures and my travels with my son. That is like a personal limiting belief that I've had. And this is why I have not been on here asking for contributions, because I didn't want to get mixed up with the people who do come on here just asking people to like fund their travels and so forth, right? And I don't have anything against those people that do that either, because what I believe is that if you are on YouTube and you are sharing your journey and you want to ask for money, then so be it. If people find value in your journey and your experience and they want to send you money, that is completely fine. It is not a crime to help people out, to send people money. What you do, it will come back to you all the time. So I wish people would like, some negative people, some haters would like stop talking so bad about, getting money from other people, blah, blah, blah. Because like, just stop. So whoever is in my comments right now who is like talking about this and this and this and that, let me just say this. You don't know enough to make any assumptions about our journey. You don't enough. You have no idea how much time and energy I put in every single day and every single week talking to hundreds of women over the phone or through direct messages or through email, to the point where I can't even keep up with my email, okay? It sometimes takes me months to get back to people because my emails are full. And let me tell you, how much am I getting paid for this? When I'm responding to people that need help with XYZ, nothing. This journey is not about being rich. This journey is not about the wrong thing. So this whole aspect of asking for contributions, we need to let that go. I don't care if you support what we're doing or not, but you will not come on this channel and be negative and criticize and judge anybody for the lack of contributions that they've made in the community or whatever, okay? My purpose and passion on this earth is to be of service and to become wealthy one day, wealthy enough so that I can become a philanthropist and give back to all the people out there that are struggling right now, doing crap that they hate, okay? These are the people who want to create amazing opportunities and nonprofits, organizations that are meant to serve and just keep on giving. That is what I want to do. Where do you guys think that this money comes from? Okay, it comes from community engagement and contributions. Okay, so somebody's asking, do I have a Patreon? Yes, I do have a Patreon. Your shirt's on backwards, Carter. I do have a Patreon, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna worry about the haters, anymore, because I feel like our nonprofit would be much further along if we were asking for contributions. But yeah, if somebody's been following us for a while, you guys know, come on here, we have never, ever. Oh, Carter sees the Snapchat. What? The super chat. Yeah, that's from Drew. That's from Drew.
Thank you so much.
Carter says, thank you, Drew. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you guys beyond measure. And I appreciate you guys, especially a girl has no name, for coming on here and defending me. Like, she is my rider. I appreciate that, because if you have not been following me since the beginning, okay, if you have not watched many of my private or my live videos, okay, then you can't come up on this channel talking about, oh, you've done this or you haven't done this or whatever. Like, have a seat. Stick around for a while, because what we're doing out here is completely amazing, and it's hard. It really is, because we're really putting ourselves out there, but it's something that I enjoy doing, and I'm trying to figure it out. Like, just imagine this. Imagine being someone that comes from a toxic family where entrepreneurship is not favored, it's frowned upon, people are negative. Imagine being someone that decides to step outside of the norm, stepping outside of their comfort zone, completely not feeding into what their family thinks of them and their ambitions. Imagine someone trying to do better, trying to climb higher and completely pave their own way, not only for themselves, but for their family. Imagine someone that is trying to heal generational pain. Okay? This is my life. All right? I'm trying to be the difference maker. And it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength. And in the process, I have been kicked down, okay? I have been just, I mean, it happens. But thankfully, I do have a lot of supportive people now in my corner only because I've been courageous enough to really stand for what I believe in. And people in the community, they know me. They are there when I'm at speaking events. When people invite us to speaking events, they know us and they know we're not doing things for the wrong reasons, because I'm not all like, look at me, blah blah blah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We don't have to do that. But what I am understanding though is I do think that people online are more visual than anything. And we do want to put out trailers and so forth so that people can really see a lot of the cool stuff that we're doing. It's just, it takes more work, you know? Like, thankfully, when we went to Jefferson Middle School and we did an anti-bullying event, the librarians, they recorded it for us, because people don't even know that we go to schools and we talk to kids about anti-bullying. But we do it when we can. You know what I mean? Like, sleeping outside of schools is a thing, right? It's a safety issue as well. It's not as easy as it used to be, where I could walk into a school and just say, here's my story, you mind if I get in front of a classroom? No, there's safety measures that have to be taken, and people have to be asked, and all kinds of stuff. And so anyways, no matter what, I'm not giving up, okay? But I do want to make it clear that in this experience that we've had, I also have to remember that self-care is important, and that's one of the things that I'm working on, is self-care, because at the end of the day, you cannot pour from a cup that is empty. And I'm a giver. I give. And when I'm out here trying to be Oprah like every single day, and I'm not Oprah, it takes from me. So this is why I need people's support, because I'm only one person, and I can't do things alone. And this is an area in my life that I'm also trying to break through, because I need to be out here asking for help. And it has nothing to do with our lifestyle in particular of being in the van, but more so because we want that involved, share our story and get involved in really impactful ways so that we can truly make a difference. So anyway, I love that more people are joining us online. Hey guys, if you're just now tuning in, please let us know. I see a lot of familiar faces. You guys are amazing. I love you and I appreciate you. And let me just say that everybody that is continuously following our journey, the best part about this is that you guys are going to be the ones that will be the ones that say, oh my goodness, I remember when Bionca was like there and now she's here. And I remember when Bionca lived in this van. I remember when her engine broke down, and she didn't have a lot of money, and she did this and blah blah blah. I remember when this woman started this business in the van and that business in the van. I remember when she failed and she got back up, and she failed and she got back up. She showed her son how to run a business. She still got out there in the community. She went through XYZ and she still did not give up. You guys are my witness. And this is a journey, this is an experience that so many people do not get to witness, because when you see a successful person online, people just think that they're lucky. And I'm here to show you guys that success is not luck, okay? I'm not Kim Kardashian or somebody else that has like old money or entertainment money that just thrown around, or like some big booty or whatever. That's not me, okay? I'm real. And I am out here to show you guys like what it really takes to chase your dreams, overcome obstacles, and create success. And so while we go through our obstacles, we still always come out on top. So never forget that. But anyways, anybody have any questions? Oh, okay. Another thing I want to acknowledge is that I want to get out off the grid with kid merch, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm not exactly sure where to begin, and I don't know what's up, baby.
Um,
Your shirt is inside out. Come in.
I keep on messing up.
Your shirt is inside out. What you want? Can it wait?
Can I
What?
play the computer with my friend?
Yeah, you can. That's fine. Turn your shirt from inside out though. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to create off the grid with a kid merch. Um, and what else? I also want to try to do some meetups and some cool field trips. But again, all this stuff takes money. It takes a commitment. And we have been approached with some incredible opportunities, but I don't know. That's another story. Like once you start signing documents, you're supposed to be like sworn to secrecy. So I don't want to say too much, but I do need to get an entertainment attorney. I'll just say that because, yeah, it's just time. My inbox is blown up. And let me tell you, there's some really good stuff that I wish I could share with you guys. Oh my God, but I can't. But just know that the news is gonna come out around Christmas. Also, I'm still working on doing this. I'm still working on writing my book, Promise to Prosper. It's the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life, so I appreciate your patience. And yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of things, and sometimes I feel like I have too many irons in the fire. But then I find myself in situations where I'm like, if I had this done, this would have not happened. Or, I want to be solid. I want things to be sturdy. And I'm trying to build something beautiful and sustainable and just incredible. And we're doing it. We are absolutely doing it. But I don't want to go another year without having my book finished. And another thing that I'm working on that I wasn't sure if I was going to acknowledge today, because it's kind of a secret, but I want to purchase some sort of land or property somewhere and build something really cool, like a campground, like a cool family friendly campground that people can visit. And I want to do this, but the thing about it is, again, it takes money. Like, I want to do this without going into a whole bunch of debt. I mean, to do something like this would take thousands and thousands and thousands, like hundreds of thousands worth of dollars. So the challenge becomes like how to figure this out. I know it can be done because people have campgrounds. How the heck did they do it? Right? So I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to work on trying to figure out how to apply for grants, how to get angel investors involved, just like all these things I'm learning about. These are all things that I'm new to. And if you have any information or any advice, please share it with me. Email me, direct message me, whatever. It might take a while before I get back to you, but I promise you I read every single email. So I want to go. Where are you at? Where are you guys at? So you're doing motivational speaking, writing a book, living in a van, looking for land. Yes. What's the plan on each one? You are you are a very complicated young lady. Well, so here's the thing. These are all realistic things. I want to write a book. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a public speaker. I'm a motivational speaker, and I was doing life coaching for quite some time. And in order for me to get more gigs, I needed to have a book. So it's been something that I've been working on. I tried to make this happen in 3 months, but my father passed away. I could go on and on and on. I don't want to do that because I don't want to make excuses. But I do want to say that you have to respect everyone's timing. Okay, you can't force things to happen even when you want them to. You also can't rush somebody's healing. Like, I'm a very positive, uplifting person, but at the same time, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm like this flawless individual that doesn't have feelings or emotions. And I've went through a lot of things over the past 2 years, like I'm sure you guys have. So yeah, I don't believe that I'm complicated. I believe that I am complex as I want to be. And I believe that I am a industrious woman. And I know that everything I put my mind to, I succeed at it. It doesn't matter how long it takes, I do it. And this is what I live for. I don't do anything that I don't want to do. And I'm going to continue living my life in a way where I'm going to be of service and truly honor my passion and my purpose on this earth. So, as I navigate my life and try to figure out the timing and, how things operate, I'm just going to keep being, me, and keep taking the time out to myself to truly practice discernment and not focus so much on what it is that I want to do, but more so what I need to do. And I can't fail. So I appreciate all of you guys for being so supportive of my journey, because it really is, it can be a lot of hard work. And yeah, so let's see what you guys are saying. I'm going to have to read a lot of these comments after I get offline, because there's so many. But, and I also don't want my phone to die on you guys. But anyway, if you haven't checked out the most recent video on the updates on our van, please check it out. I don't want to sell our van because it's our home. For all of you guys out there that are like, are you guys still doing van life? Whatever. Yes, we are. Like right now, we're visiting family and friends. Don't you guys visit family and friends? You know what I mean? We're not in a van park down by the river, guys. And we also want to keep our van on the coast. So we're trying to figure out, like, okay, we want to do all these anti-bullying events, but we can't drive the van. We try that. We can't be driving the van all the way around the country and doing this and this and that and blah, blah, blah to go show up and speak for free. Like, we just can't do it, right? I'm not over. I would love to be her, though, but anyways. Oh, thank you, Proud Mary. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for commenting. Don't worry. Yeah, I get it. I literally appreciate everybody for chiming in. Even for those that don't understand our journey, I want them to stick around a little bit longer to really see like how it all unfolds, because it really is blossoming the way it should. Like, we get constant confirmations that we're right on track. And the one time where there was a time last year where it was crazy. I was going through my Saturn return, and we tried to settle down for a little bit, and it was not in our, it was definitely meant to be a temporary thing. But anyways, our channel and where we would be in terms of like the goals that we set out when we first started doing van life, I believe that we would be further ahead had we not had that window of time where we had to experience some things. But at the same time, I recognized that there was a window of time where we lost our content from some travels, and we weren't able to upload, and like I was in a horrible relationship where I was like trying to do too much. I was trying to take care of somebody, adopt two beautiful little girls and so forth, but it wasn't my timing to do that. So anyways, yeah, here we are, still nomadic, and we are going to continue to just be out here. And whenever it's time for our journey to like change or whatever, then we'll do it. We still have our freedom. We still have a lot of amazing support from you guys. We're extremely grateful. So I got to get off here because I need to go get something to eat. I just want to say how much I love you so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Please continue to share our story, connect with us. Please pray for us, for safety, for abundance, for healing, for everything. And just remember that one day we're all going to look back at this video. Literally. You guys are going to see me on TV. You're going to see me on shows. You're going to see me in more magazines. And I know that this journey and my transparency is going to make you proud and inspire you and your families in more ways than we can even imagine. So just make sure you guys are out there doing the work as well. Take action. Don't be afraid to be humiliated. Speak your truth. Make sure you focus on self-care as well. We're in this together. Okay. And if you want to support our journey, there's different ways that you can. I mean, you can become a Patreon on our Patreon account. You can super chat us here. You can get in touch with me via email at offthegridwithakid@gmail.com. If there's anything you suggest, please let us know. You can share our journey, like our pages. Make sure you tap that bell so that you know when we go on live. So much. And so anyways, this will not be the last time I see you guys. I'm just signing off for now. I love you. Thank you all who tuned in. Shout out to all of our new subscribers and our loyals. You guys rock. I'm going on and on and on, so I'm going to get off because you guys know how hard it is for me to get off this feed. But anyway, I love you guys. Bye.